Okay, as stated before, the antithesis is going to look like this. You may rejoice, I must mourn. Okay, contrasting ideas and parallel structures. You may look up some of these for yourself and write down an example on your paper. That might be helpful to see some more of those. A conceit is a very elaborate comparison between two unlike things. For example, from this speech, he says, to drag a man in fetters into the grand illuminated temple of liberty and call upon him to join you in joyous anthems were in human mockery and sacrilegious irony. This is, you can see a lot of the language that's used here. These use lots of strong connotation and strong word choice. But what it's happening here is we're getting a very extensive comparison between two unlike things. So when you think about conceit, just think of a very, very detailed comparison that draws upon emotion. The last thing that you're going to see are rhetorical questions. And these are intended to make a point, not to actually elicit a direct answer. You may actually have heard someone say before, don't answer this question. It's a rhetorical question. What that means is the speaker just going to ask it and no one says anything? Would you have me argue that man is entitled to liberty, that he is rightful owner of his own body? You've already declared it. As Frederick Douglass was speaking, he wasn't expecting his audience to answer these questions. The questions are actually points themselves. And so that's a rhetorical question used quite a bit in speeches. Okay, hope that was helpful. What I'd like you to do now, I hope that you have written down all of your examples and what they are. And I want you to, using your argument topic from this class, explain which technique from all the ones that we talked about here would convince your audience the best. After you do that and explain which one you think would convince your audience the best for your argument, the one you've chosen for class, I would like you to write down an example or the best example you can think of now of how that would actually sound in your speech. So for example, if you choose to use an antithesis statement, okay, like this, I actually want you to write that out. I want you to actually create one. For example, if your argument is on gun control, I want you to actually think of or conceptualize an actual statement that would look like that. Or perhaps an allusion or rhetorical questions or anything else here that you could actually use yourself.